Hello and welcome. This is a reading for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the time between June 21st and July 22nd, also known as Cancer season or thereabouts. Since it is a general reading, dates are flexible. And of course, the cards are really here just to guide you, not to predict. So just keep that in mind. And with that, let's get some cards for Leo. That was fast, Leo. Ooh. The situation right at the center of things. The Six of Wands. Okay, Six of Wands. Love that, Leo. Wow. Nice. Okay, and is there a challenge for Leo? A challenge or maybe an opportunity, an advantage? Can we get a card crossing the Six of Wands? The challenge, or a few cards came out here. Let's see. We have the Knight of Pentacles. We have the Sun as the recent past, right? We have the Three of Cups as the short-term outcome. The Two of Pentacles as the desired outcome. The High Priestess reversed in the subconscious. The Chariot in the advice position. I might have to move these cards a little bit so you can see them. I apologize for the limited camera angle. And the Five of Wands reversed as the external conflict. So can we get, okay. We have a couple of cards. Actually, there's three cards here. Okay. The Two of Wands here in the hopes and fears position. And then there are two more cards. I feel like this is definitely in the outcome. This was the last one. This is definitely in the outcome. This actually might be part of this hopes and fears category, but let's see. We'll see what happens when we get to it. I don't know why I'm just feeling that, but we had those three cards jump out together. So let's take a look at this situation here. Move that up a little here. Okay, so at the heart of everything here, Six of Wands, right? Victory. You celebrating yourself and other people celebrating you also. You know, people, it's not just victory for you. It affects other people and they are cheering for you. They are on your side. So, you know, you are being publicly recognized for some sort of success or achievement. Love that there, Leo. Love it. And in the challenge situation, the challenge position, the Knight of Pentacles. So this could be a challenge or an advantage or opportunity here. And it seems to me like it might be an opportunity to start on your long journey. I shouldn't say long journey, but like the long-term plan for the future is what I see here. And in the recent past, you have the sun, like the ultimate fun, right? I mean, come on, a baby riding a horse, a naked baby who has no concerns or inhibitions or worries about anything, riding a horse in the sunshine and just having so much fun. So to me, the Sun card is just the ultimate fun card, right? The manifestation of fun. So you are, in the recent past, you've had things really go your way and you've been enjoying yourself. Now, this is a general reading, so it might not resonate with everyone, but I really, really hope it resonates with you, Leo, because, it doesn't mean you've had fun in every moment in the recent past, but leading into this victory, you've had fun, and you're riding in on a horse in the same direction. Actually, I'm going to put this Knight of Pentacles up here just so you can see the Six of Wands, right? So there are other cards that could have come up to give a similar message, right? But no, it's the major arcana of the Sun. And the card depicts the baby and the horse riding in the same direction, like riding right into this situation of victory here. So I don't think that's any accident. The universe knows what it's doing when it selects the cards. And I love that, just that whole image, right? And if you're bringing the Sun sort of energy, if you're bringing optimism and a fun attitude, you can't help but win, but be victorious, right? You can't help but have things work out for you. And the short-term outcome here with the Three of Cups, okay, so it's like celebration. In some situations, collaboration, but in this situation, I feel it's absolutely celebration, and it's celebrating with others. And also, it's no mistake that with the Six of Wands, others celebrating you, others are also celebrating with you. So this is most likely good for you and for others. So for some of you, people might be celebrating you, and for others, the people are celebrating with you. Okay? Now, from this situation here, and with the Knight of Pentacles as your, let's say, challenge or opportunity here, you are hoping for balance, in the physical realm. Balance, potentially you're hoping for financial balance, balancing that checkbook, just balancing your life in general. You want to feel like everything is kind of like under control. You're desiring balance, and let's face it, life is a constant journey to find balance between the physical and the non-physical, between work and play, right? Between home life and work life, that kind of stuff. So we're always striving for balance. And with the challenge or opportunity being the Knight of Pentacles, that long-term, you know what? I think it's parlaying this victory, this win, into something long term. So you've been successful at something. Something has gone your way. You're really happy about it. It appears that others are happy about it. There's definitely celebration involved here. And you want to parlay that into a long-term, maybe career, job, money-making opportunity. And you're hoping it will bring you that balance that you've been looking for. And it might be more than even just financial balance. I think that you want this opportunity to give you, something like internal too, like internal satisfaction. For some reason that just came to me. Okay. And in the subconscious with the High Priestess reversed, I feel like deep inside you have a little skepticism about your ability to get in alignment with this, skepticism about the universe delivering on this. You may not even be aware of this being in your subconscious, but there is some skepticism is what I'm getting about, your ability and the universe's ability to bring this balance about. Okay, but I don't see any reason why you should have that. The energy is really all good here. So in the advice situation, the universe is saying, take control and go. Like this, the Chariot is a really swift, fast, powerful energy, right? This charioteer is controlling these sphinxes who are faced in opposite directions, but he's very skillful, right? And the universe is telling you, you take the reins. You are in control. You take control and take off. Go for it. Go for it. I mean, you're just looking for balance here, but the universe is just telling you, go for it. Like, I feel like there should be no hesitation. This is what I feel. No hesitation. Whatever it is, go for it. In other words, I think when that word parlay came to me, I think the universe is telling you, yes, you can parlay this situation into, I do feel like it's a money-making situation, like maybe a potential career move, or, it could be a side business, or it could be a hobby that you want to turn into a financial situation, Leo. So I kind of like this. And with the Five of Wands reversed, normally I would say this would be internal conflict, but this is supposed to be the external influence here. Is there some conflict that, I feel like this is a conflict in which you are not directly involved, or you do not directly need to be involved in. There may be some conflict, yes, that I'm getting like it's a conflict among others that does not need to be your concern, but maybe you kind of get drawn into it, is what I'm feeling with this. So if you recognize a situation where there is some conflict, and then you catch yourself and you realize, I don't need to be drawn into this because this is having a negative influence on my situation, then definitely remove yourself from the situation. Oh, you know what I'm getting, Leo? That there might be some, and let's face it, a lot of people are negative. When you really pay attention to, when you really care about your own energy and your own vibration, and you listen to the people around you, unfortunately, it becomes so clear how many people are negative, and how many conversations are negative, and how much focus is negative. The news, even TV shows and books and stuff. And I have been for a few years now making it a point to not expose myself to any unnecessary negativity, and most of it, if not all of it, is unnecessary. Okay, Leo, I'm getting, when I first drew this card, I really didn't feel like it was of great importance, but all of a sudden, as I talk it out, it's becoming more and more important to me. I feel like this is just negativity around you of others that you need not concern yourself with, and you should try to either avoid or ignore, or at least not allow it to affect your vibration. All of a sudden, this card that I initially thought was inconsequential feels more consequential, because negativity, if you adopt other people's negativity, unintentionally, it's almost always unintentional, right? It can affect your vibration. And you don't want that, right? You want to keep the focus positive, because this is really all good. So now in the hopes and fears category, if you recall, we had these three cards jump out together. This one was the last one. I feel like that's the outcome for sure. But let's address these one at a time and see if I've put them, if they both belong here. Okay, with the Two of Wands, you're looking for that next step, and it kind of makes sense here. With your hope to turn this victory into a long-term financial situation, be it a job or a brand new career, or a side venture, opening your own business, whatever it is, you're hoping for the inspiration. You're hoping for the inspiration to what the next step will be, right? The two is the energy before the actual action begins. The two is the inspiration. And actually, you know what? In your hopes and fears position here, it kind of makes sense with this might not be so subconscious, right? Because remember, the high priestess is also the two. And you have the high priestess reversed in your subconscious. So I do feel that subconsciously, you're not feeling the inspiration, and you do have some doubts as to whether you can manifest what you want, but you are hoping for that inspiration to show up. And you know what? With the King of Wands reversed and Leo, right? You with your fiery energy, the King of Wands reversed, I think you do fear that you do not have the, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, the expression, you don't have the chops. You don't have the, I get, in a way, I'm thinking, it's the inspiration, the creativity, the experience necessary. You don't have you fear you may not have the experience necessary to go through with this, okay? But I think your fears are unwarranted. I think you should focus on the hope for the inspiration to come, because the universe will deliver, right? In the right time and in the right place, in the right way, the universe will lead you to whatever you want, as long as your vibration is in alignment with that. So that's why it's important to keep the hopes alive, keep the hopes high, forget the hopes, change them to expectations. Keep the expectations high, right? And then this King of Wands can be upright, meaning that you are in charge and you do have what it takes. You've got all the necessary skills and charisma and Leo, let's face it, okay? You are extremely charismatic, especially when you want to be. People are drawn to you. I mean, you're really, really, people love you, Leo. So take advantage of that. And I don't mean in a, take advantage of people way, but I mean, use that charisma you have and keep those expectations high. And, the outcome is very balanced here. It's the 4 energy, the 4 of Pentacles. Now, yes, sometimes the 4 can indicate, yes, you have financial balance, but you might be holding on a little tightly, but it isn't reversed. So this is not extreme. And I'm not even feeling like this is necessarily the case for all of you or any of you. I think what the 4 of Pentacles is indicating in this situation is that you are going to find that stability that you are looking for in your career, in your finances, in your material earthly realm, Leo. This is what I really, really feel from this card. And if for some of you it turns out that you might be holding on too tightly, you know what? Listen, you don't get anything wrong. Okay, you might hold things off with your energy, or we all get, our negativity. We all do it. We are in this human form, and that does happen to us sometimes. But that's okay, because even though this is the outcome, you have to remember there really is never a final outcome. We are eternal beings. And we keep coming again and again for this human experience, for our own expansion and pleasure and enjoyment. And when we're here, sometimes we forget about that. So even though the 4 of Pentacles might not seem like the ultimate Pentacles outcome, this is just this might be the longer term outcome than this celebration situation here. But this is by no means the final outcome. From this place of stability, think of where you can go. Once you have that financial stability, it raises your vibration in relation to your financial situation, into it raises your vibration with relation to your material gain, your material world. And once that vibration raises, you can keep raising it and keep raising the bar, basically, for your expectations and your vibration. So this is a really good, actually fabulous jumping off place for you, Leo. Okay, so if you've heard enough, feel free to exit. I just feel the need to give a brief recap. I will try to keep it brief, but I really like this reading for the Cancer season for you, Leo. Okay, so Leo, during this Cancer season, you are going to have some sort of success, some sort of victory, and others are going to be celebrating it with you. They may be along for the ride with you, or they may just be celebrating you, but your short-term outcome is your celebration. You're leading into it with a very positive energy, very, very high expectations. So whatever this victory is, it's a result from some sort of fun or positive experience that raised your vibration and allowed for this success to occur. And your challenge here is, or your opportunity in this case, is creating a long-term career or financial situation, and you're hoping it will bring you balance. Both, I feel it's more than just financial balance. I feel like you kind of want a balance. I think this situation is not just about money. I think it's also about something that you love, something inspirational. You have a little bit of doubt there about your ability to manifest it, your ability to get into alignment with it. But that's in your subconscious. Leave it behind. You have a lot to celebrate. The universe is telling you, go for it. Grab the reins of this chariot. You take control. You are in control of the situation. So whatever it is that you want, whatever this represents for you specifically, Leo, you should go for it. You want to avoid the negative chatter around you. You want to avoid those people who lower your vibration, because, hey, that's never good for creation. You don't want to create negative things. You want to create positive things. So avoid this negative chatter, those negative people around you, the people who like to get involved in conflicts. Leave it alone. Focus on the expectation. Forget hope. Hope isn't strong enough. The expectation that the inspiration will come. Forget this concern of yours that you don't have what it takes. You absolutely do, because your outcome is financial balance, financial security, okay? Stability, I should say. Financial stability. You will have that balance that you want. You will feel very stable, and this is a great jumping off place for the future. Okay, Leo, I hope you enjoyed this reading. I actually hope you do resonate with it, because it's fabulous. I mean, you might not know until you're in the midst of Cancer season whether it resonates or not, because this is for, basically a whole month's period here. So something's going on. But if you enjoyed it and you feel so inclined, I would love it if you would support the channel by clicking the thumbs up. Either way, though, I sincerely thank you for being with me. Be on the lookout for some weekly readings in between the seasonal readings. And Leo, have a fabulous Cancer season.